Imagine waking up one morning and realizing the country many once dismissed as the world's back office is now standing shoulder to shoulder with the biggest economic powers on Earth. Factories are moving in, global CEOs are lining up, billions of dollars are flowing into infrastructure, and suddenly every major conversation about the future of the global economy includes one country, India. For decades, nations like the United States, China, Japan, and Germany dominated the world's economic landscape. But today, India's rapid rise is forcing governments, investors, and business leaders to rethink what the next decade could look like. Even political figures like Donald Trump have repeatedly acknowledged India's growing importance in trade and global manufacturing. But this story goes far beyond politics. What is happening inside India today could reshape the balance of economic power for generations to come. And once you see the full picture, you'll understand why the world simply can't stop watching. Before we continue, if you enjoy videos exploring how countries are transforming the world through mega projects, innovation, and economic growth, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. We bring you stories that go far beyond the headlines, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Not long ago, India was primarily known for outsourcing and information technology services. Today, it's building something far bigger. Travel through cities like Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad, or Noida, and you'll see skylines filled with construction cranes, modern expressways stretching for miles, expanding metro systems, brand new airports, industrial corridors, and massive technology parks. The pace of development is difficult to ignore. Global companies are investing billions of dollars, manufacturers are expanding production, and international businesses are increasingly choosing India as one of their most important long-term destinations. At the heart of this transformation is India's greatest advantage, its people. With one of the world's youngest populations, a rapidly expanding middle class, and millions of consumers joining the digital economy every year, India possesses a combination of scale and potential that very few countries can match. Behind this growth is years of investment in highways, ports, logistics, digital infrastructure, manufacturing incentives, renewable energy, and business reforms. But impressive as all of this may be, the biggest surprise isn't how fast India is growing, it's where that growth is taking the country next. The world has entered an era where companies no longer want to depend entirely on a single manufacturing hub. Supply chain disruptions, rising costs, and changing geopolitical tensions have encouraged businesses to diversify their operations, and India has become one of the biggest beneficiaries of this global shift. Industries ranging from electronics and automobiles to pharmaceuticals, defense equipment, and semiconductor manufacturing are expanding rapidly across the country. Companies are no longer just selling products to India. Increasingly, they're building them there. India's digital transformation has also become one of the defining success stories of the modern economy. Across the country, digital payment systems have become part of everyday life. Whether it's a small roadside tea vendor or a large retail chain, millions of transactions happen instantly through smartphones every single day. This digital revolution has made it easier for entrepreneurs to launch businesses, for small companies to reach customers, and for innovation to spread at an extraordinary pace. Meanwhile, billions continue to be invested in railways, freight corridors, ports, airports, and modern logistics networks that make moving goods across one of the world's largest countries faster and more efficient than ever before. Every new highway, every industrial corridor, and every infrastructure project strengthens India's ability to compete in the global marketplace. Yet despite all this momentum, the country's biggest test still lies ahead.
Rapid economic growth creates enormous opportunities, but it also brings equally significant challenges. India must continue creating millions of high-quality jobs for its growing workforce, while improving education, healthcare, and public services. Major cities continue expanding at remarkable speed, placing increasing pressure on housing, transportation, water supplies, and energy infrastructure. Environmental sustainability has become another critical challenge as industrial growth accelerates. Competition from other emerging economies remains fierce, and maintaining investor confidence will require continued reforms and consistent policy decisions. Success is far from guaranteed, but many economists believe that if India continues strengthening its manufacturing base, investing in innovation, improving infrastructure, and expanding its skilled workforce, it could become one of the defining economic success stories of the 21st century. That's precisely why governments and investors around the world are paying such close attention. Not because India has already reached the top, but because its future potential has become impossible to ignore. India's rise is about far more than economic statistics or GDP rankings. It represents a shift in global influence, confidence, and ambition. One of the world's oldest civilizations is rapidly becoming one of the most influential forces shaping the modern global economy. Whether through technology, manufacturing, renewable energy, pharmaceuticals, digital innovation, or space exploration, India continues expanding its presence on the world stage. Political leaders from across the globe, including Donald Trump during his presidency, have recognized India's growing strategic importance, even while disagreeing on trade policies and other issues. That alone reflects how central India has become in international economic discussions. The question today is no longer whether India matters. That answer has already been settled. The real question is just how far India can go. If current trends continue, the next decade could fundamentally reshape the global balance of economic power, and the countries leading the world today may soon find themselves facing a new competitor unlike any they've seen before. So, what do you think? Will India become the world's next economic superpower, or do you believe major challenges could slow its remarkable rise? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone interested in the future of the global economy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.